I just wanted to say, we are on like spider number 9, but we only do one at a time. Actually, I know I've killed like 9 of these, but we only do one at a time. I'm not kidding. You know, the things that I randomly think about when I'm editing a song and posting it, and then editing my list of songs on that album. As I was doing it, I swear, I was sitting there and I was like, I don't know if I ever told my little sisters that I was moving out like years ago. Like, I mean, I'm sure they know by now. like it's not funny. Like, I love them and they know that I moved out, but like, you know what I mean? I'm sure someone told them, but I don't think I told them. So what I mean by that is they probably thought I was going to just go like run errands and then I just like didn't come back. Like, I've seen them since then, but like, you know what I mean? I was like, wait, like, oh no. Oh no, years and years ago, like, how long did it take for them to find out? You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know if that's funny or sad or weird, you know? But yeah, I didn't tell them. But like, I think they figured it out, you know? Like, I guess they figured it out because it's been years. But like, technically I don't think I told them at all. I just left and like didn't come back. As far as like living there, you know what I mean? And like, those are the kinds of things that randomly come to my mind and I'm like, I don't know if I'm supposed to be laughing right now, but obviously, oh no. But like obviously I care about them so much, you know what I mean? That I was sitting here thinking about it and I'm like, wait, you guys found out, right? Like, you know what I mean? It's a weird thought. Okay, so this one is still here at this exact moment in time, okay? And then I stand right here and I'm like, it's happening again. What is that, right? So I look down exactly where I am and suddenly we have 3, just one's on the outside, but like, what the fuck? I thought it was a brown recluse, but like, why the fuck does it have eyes like that? What do you mean you have 2 arms and your eyes are just on your arms? I don't know what to do. Why? I guess they don't shave their legs. Sometimes I don't. I guess they don't shave their legs. And they where are the tiny spider razors, you know? This is not an inclusive planet for you. And why do you have 2 arms where your legs like are like, you see, you have like, you have eyeballs in plain view on what looks like tiny legs, and it's like not okay. I never saw it going this way, but I guess we're battling an infestation of whatever those are. What do we do? Like, are those, what are they? Why are you here? Why? It's okay though, I think I have a plan. I just don't know if it's a good plan. Woo! It survived. It was like the spider moved me out of the way, I swear. I started like scooting backwards so fast and the spider goes like that way, like doesn't really go to me, you know? It's like the spider moved me out of the way and itself so that they were going opposite ways, you know? Anyway, they're like totally playing chess with me because the one up there on the wall, it also moved, but I can still see it, but like, At least I'm not the one who has eyeballs attached to my legs. Yep. Anyway, before the spider apocalypse, I rescued a cup of coffee. It's still a little bit warm. And this box of cereal. But I'm still being held to the impossible standard of, I don't know, not killing the spiders. Because nature won't let me. I'm just not good at it, apparently. Apparently it's like not one of my skills at the moment. And like, I don't know, I thought I was gonna have the skills that I needed and the skills that mattered, but like avoiding or warding off whatever those are is like, you know, a skill that I would have wanted more. And I'm really concerned about, like, clearly law of attraction, I'm just attracting those, right? Or whatever. Like, I'm just really, like, all of the thoughts that I'm thinking are really resonating with those. And that's not the direction I want to be going, so, yeah. I know, killing it with a jug of water probably would not have been... To be honest, what am I really supposed to do? Being crushed to death is probably a really awful way to die. I don't want to manifest that for myself. You know? I don't want karma to, like, come get me and do that. It's not one of those, but it's like a little moth or something. It's not. It's a piece of glitter. It's actually gold foil, gold leaf, like, from the craft store, though. So it's like $2. It's not like expensive, you know what I mean? But like, it actually scared me. Even things that look like money scare me because I don't want it to be a spider. Yeah, that's just where we're at, you know? That's just where we're at. And I just don't really know. Well, that sort of puts an end to what I was talking about earlier. The really weird thing where those are so new to, I've never seen those. There was not a version of me before I made music and stuff that like dealt with those spiders. Like I haven't seen those exact ones ever. You know what I mean? And now, also, those do this weird thing where if you attack the spider, I don't know about other people's, like, spirits, right? My spirit, for me, like, how I am, right? Like, it'll be like, if a spider runs from me and it barely made it, like, escaping me, I will swear I see something scary and then I look and it's, like, not actually there. And that'll keep happening for like the whole day, like the remainder of the day. So I'm not trying to say, oh, a spider is like equal to a human in any capacity, but I don't think I can get myself out of where they're equal, even though I don't hold that belief. But where the universe tries to make that a reality if I like kill a bug. So I'm not actually just concerned about those. I want them to be so gone because if I kill them, like, you get what I'm saying, then I start to face, like, my reality trying to, like, punish me for it, or so it seems. To where the bug was supposed to be valued as, like, equal to myself, but my bad, I didn't see it that way. And it's like, I shouldn't have to. It's not, like, wrong to kill a bug, you know what I mean? So... I don't know. Like, I don't know, there's like kind of like a creepy, weird energy. Like, I'm just not those one's biggest fan, you know? Like, My bad. My bad. How was I supposed to know? Clearly I live in the spider den more than I knew or something. I don't know. I don't want to think of it that way. That's weird. Like, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to... Yeah, so killing it with a jug of water doesn't make sense, but it was right there. So I thought, like, why would you be so next to this if it's not just for convenience purposes? And it wasn't. But it did feel like the spider sort of like pushed me out of the way. Because it I don't know, it feels like those have like their own powers at times. You know? Like magical powers, and they could just like kind of levitate you out of the way if they want to not get hurt by you. Which, if only I could do that and levitate them out of the way, but they're stronger. Like, individually, even though they're tiny. And so I'm like, whatever's going on, why are they here? Why are they here? Like, you know what I mean? But it's fine. It's not, I don't know. Also, I have so many songs that, like, they're like in the freezer, right? I have songs that are like in the freezer. Not really, I already saved like the lyrics for them, but like I don't know where we're going with it. Like, I don't know if I should be putting them out today or if I should write. I had an idea for a song title, right? It's gonna seem weird, but it's fine because this is probably gonna be a real song kind of soon. I was like, this could be a song. That sounds like an interesting song, but I don't even have lyrics for it yet. So I was like, do I put out that song before I put out all of the songs? And I don't know where the idea came from. It just randomly came to me. But just for a title though, so like, should I do it? You know? But it's fine because I have so many songs that are missing, or albums that are missing like hundreds of songs. And some albums that are missing like tens of songs, right? So I can put it on an album, and it being only a title doesn't mean I can't factor it into like the storyline somewhere, right? So it kind of works out. I'm sort of like, okay, so like I can do it. Like, there's not a reason I can't do it, but like I have other songs that could be the ones that need to come out. But then it's like, it depends if I find the right spot for it. I'm like, does it go on this one or that one? There's two that I don't know if it goes on, but I think I know which one it goes on, but then I want to make sure I'm actually like doing my best and not just forcing it in there. But also sometimes the artwork forces itself to be created in a certain way, and it turns out to not be the way that you expected. My album, Ocean 77, that one is starting to or Godflesh Ocean 77. Okay, so that one starts to combine itself with other things, and then I could like, I have to kind of force it to go in a certain direction. But right now I'm sort of in the weird like creative like let it happen phase, because sometimes you get a really good idea and you're like, this is exactly what I didn't know the image of the album should be, or like this is exactly the direction I didn't know it should be. So when the wave of inspiration strikes, I'm still at the phase where like I feel like I'm like good at what I'm doing but still new enough that like I can like follow when the inspiration strikes. I don't have to like force myself to say no to like good ideas just because I'm not sure yet what the entire context of everything is going to be, which is how it is because I still love what I'm putting out, you know what I mean? So keeping it there is good. Following the inspiration is good. But there's other times with some projects where I'm more like restrictive, where I'm like, well, this absolutely cannot be there. And I think you could tell when that is and when it's not. But sometimes I'm like, okay, so this one I want to be like free with in some ways. It's less restricted from the creation perspective. But there is thought put into it. I'm just still trying to figure out like where do I feel like I'm at with that, you know? Because I don't want to restrict what feels like it's sort of meant to be, and that is a specific feeling for a project, but sometimes something feels too meant to be, so then you change it and you're like, well, this was too meant to be, so I could not do it. Well, this is not meant to be enough, so I'm not sure if I could do it. You know what I mean? Like, there's different variations of feeling that way. And it's also like your own world, so like if you sort of mess something up, like it's your own choice at the end of the day when you create an album. So, but there's definitely different versions of like, well, this feels meant to be on the album, this feels meant to not be on this album. Like, you know, there's different things at play.